with Pepsi, and I keep getting random notifications during this video. So, hey guys, Capacity3 here, and welcome to the next video, well, another video even, for the Beatles vinyl collection. As we all know, in the last video was the very first video that I am doing for this series. I started to show off the Beatles vinyl collection, which is available at retail, or you can subscribe online and go ahead and get your vinyls. If you want to do the standard or premium, it doesn't matter, but it's really cool stuff. If you enjoy the Beatles, if you like collecting vinyls even, then this is absolutely for you. I think it's totally worth it, especially if you're a big fan of the Beatles and you like collecting merch specifically from the Beatles, especially vinyl. So the previous episode I showed issue 1 along with the exclusive things that you can get, such as a t-shirt. We got one of the storage boxes, and I showed episode 1, issue 1 even, of Abbey Road. And now we are doing issues 2 and 3 in this package, as you can see. Actually show this side because that's my address on here. Got this quite a while ago, so I haven't really put this in the storage box yet. I just want to showcase every single vinyl that I get before putting this in the storage box. So yeah, so let's just go right ahead. It's nothing really special here. It's two vinyls and 2 magazines, because it comes with a magazine. My receipt here. The date on this receipt is the 25th of March. So you get Beatles magazine 2 and 3 along with the records. And these, I will say, these cost $37.98. So I can't remember whether these are double albums or maybe single, I don't know. But we'll have to check up on that. So, okay, so probably Sgt. Pepper's Lonely Hearts Club Band is a double album, because I do see 2 things in the packages, which, of course, like I mentioned before, I'm not really gonna open these. I just want to keep them for what it is, still sealed, because like I mentioned in the previous video, I don't have a record player to actually listen to these. So when we get around to it, I will finally unbox these, and I'll probably do another video when I open these, so you can actually get a good look at the vinyls. Probably when I get every single vinyl. There's 23 of these, so just to point that out there. Okay, so we got vinyls 2 and 3. Previous one was Abbey Road. So issues 2, we'll start with the magazine. Actually, we do the magazine and then the vinyl, then the next one. So issue 2, you may have seen this. It's Sgt. Pepper's Lonely Hearts Club Band. These are only like 3 pages, and it just talks about how the album was being made and stuff like that. They did bring this out on Spotify, kind of like a remix thing. It's just, I think it's just the tracks being remastered in some sense, along with the along with some of the takes that they did for some of the songs. So Sgt. Pepper's Lonely Hearts Club Band. Let's just go through the track list. Sgt. Pepper's Lonely Hearts Club Band. With a Little Help from My Friends, Lucy in the Sky with Diamonds, Getting Better, Fixing a Hole, She's Leaving Home, Being for the Benefit of Mr. Kite, Within You Without You, When I'm 64, Lovely Rita, Good Morning, Sgt. Pepper's Lonely Hearts Club Band Reprise, and The Day in the Life. Now, I think the first 4 tracks will put me in a good mood. The rest of them, the only ones that I will say that I am familiar with is Good Morning, Within You Without You. It sounds quite different if you've played the Beatles Rock Band. Slightly different from what you will hear from the album compared to the game itself. But yeah, everything else, most of these I've only listened to like once or twice. So Sgt. Pepper's Lonely Hearts Club Band. I'll probably just read the first page here. What it is. So Sgt. Pepper's Lonely Hearts Club Band was not the first concept album In 1955, for example, Frank Sinatra had begun his series of themed albums with In the Wee Small Hours. It was not the first pop LP to be housed in a double sleeve either. In 1957, Elvis Presley's Christmas album was presented that way in A Date with the Everly Brothers, had a form of gatefold packaging that was emulated by Beatles for sale. However, the sense of unity created by the premise of the alter ego brand playing with surreal variety show was I can't even pronounce this. Unprecedented. The conceptual pop art displayed on the double cover was striking and powered to be emblematic of the music. A headline in the Times heralding the album's release on the 1st of June 1967. So when you think about it, it's been out 50 years. Holy crap. So 1st of June 1967 proclaimed the Beatles revived hopes of progress in pop music with their Gay New LP. Any of these songs, music critic William Mann argued, is more generally creative than anything currently to be heard on pop radio stations, but in relationship to what other groups have been doing lately, Sgt. Pepper is chiefly significant as constructive criticism, a sort of pop music masterclass. This was not hyperbolic in every area: performance, songwriting, arrangement, production, and artwork. The album was startlingly different and more accomplished than any other of the time. So, just talks a little bit about the album. 50 years ago, this album came out, and we are in June, funny enough. So this pretty much talks about how it was all produced and everything. You've got some photos here. I apologise about the glare because of the TV. Some more artwork. This is probably when they was doing the cover photo. It looks like it as well. Yeah, it is actually in black and white. We feel that only though recording do people listen to us, so that is a most important form of communication by Paul McCartney. There's the in black and white, the album art for Sgt. Pepper's Lonely Hearts Club Band. So yeah, that's pretty much all it says about it. So that's nice. And at the back we've got Help, one of the other albums that I'll be showing off for you guys. So yeah, Sgt. Pepper's Lonely Hearts Club Band. As you can tell, it's a double album. So yeah, kind of looks like more of a book. I don't know if you can see that, but looks more like of a book. The spine just says Sgt. Pepper's Lonely Hearts Club Band. Nothing special there. So yeah, double sleeve album. And on the back it shows all the songs along with the lyrics to the song. So that is really awesome. I kind of like vinyls when it shows all the lyrics on the back, so you can actually sing along to them if you wanted to. But yeah, that's all I can really. That's all I can really talk about, to be honest. It's Parlophone. Not much I can really say about this, to be honest, but I'm kind of speechless. So yeah, Sgt. Pepper's Lonely Hearts Club Band, probably one of the greatest albums that I've ever listened to. I've only listened to this a few times, other than any other album that the Beatles have released. So that's Sgt. Pepper's Lonely Hearts Club Band, issue 2. Issue 3 now, and I apologise for notifications. Issue 3 is Help. This came out. When did this come out? I have to look at the back of the other one now. So, Help is a 7-film soundtrack songs, including number 1's Help and Ticket to Ride, and the most covered composition ever, Yesterday. At the beginning of 1965, the Beatles acted in their second movie and recorded an innovative new album. I have seen A Hard Day's Night, like they had like a little movie showing on the BBC, so I did actually go ahead and watch that. I don't know too much about the other one, so we'll have to look into it. So yeah, we got Help. Again, I'll just read the tracks that we have. So we've got Help, The Night Before, You've Got to Hide Your Love Away, I Need You, Another Girl, You're Going to Lose That Girl, Ticket to Ride, Act Naturally, It's Only Love, You Like Me Too Much, Tell Me What You See, I've Just Seen a Face, Yesterday, and Dizzy Miss Lizzy. I'll just read a bit here. At the beginning of 1965, the Beatles' schedule for the year ahead mirrored that of 1964. Write and record songs for a movie, act in the film, complete the soundtrack album, tour the world, create a new LP and a single for Christmas. John Lennon and Ringo Starr were both 24 years old, Paul McCartney was 22 and George Harrison was 21. A huge weight of expectation was placed on those young soldiers' shoulders, but by the end of the year the Beatles had done it all. What's more, they had delivered records that were both commercially successful and musically innovative. Help, their first album of 1965, was released on the 6th of August, 8 days after their second movie received its London premiere. The front cover of the LP shows the Beatles photographed in the outfits worn for the film, skiing scenes shot in Austria. They appear to be making semaphore signals, but strangely their shapes do not spell the word help, which kind of looks like it, to be honest. But yeah, so I'm guessing this is like one of their shots from Austria, so that's interesting. I haven't really seen that one before. I'll just move here again. As for any other magazine, it just talks about how it was being produced and everything. So a bunch of their photos. Some lovely artwork. I do like black and white photos. It's a bit of nostalgia and a bit of history there. Again, more artwork. Just walking down a trail, and then there's one in full colour. Just a regular photo. So that's nice. I like that. And then at the back, just to let you guys know what's coming up for issue 4. Issue 5 I cannot remember, but issue 4 we've got the White Album. Yep, we've got the White Album in issue 4, but I can't think what we got for issue 5. I need to look at that again. But yeah, that's issue 3, Help. Here's the vinyl itself. This is a single, Help by the Beatles, on the spine. There's the back. Very nice. It just tells you the songs. So there's 2 sides actually. What does it say on Sgt. Pepper's? Like what side? Side 1, side 2. Okay, there's 2 sides on that one. There's 2 sides for Help. Long play 33 and a third RPM. So there's 7 songs on side 1, 7 songs on side 2. Tells you, who basically produced the song even. Yeah, so side 1 is just songs from the actual film Help. So that is probably the other movie that I need to see, because I did see A Hard Day's Night and that was really good, so I need to watch Help. Okay, so the first 7 songs is just from the movie. Side 2 it's just not from the movie. Okay, anything else? Not really. That's basically it. So this is just basically it for this episode. It's just excuse me. It's just basically showing the two vinyls, and that's just basically it. So nothing exclusive. Oh yeah, I did say in the previous episode I was going to show something else, which was a display frame. The one that I did show off, that is not part of the vinyl collection, that was just something I got as a birthday gift. That one that I got the other day, along with the recent vinyls, which you'll see in another video soon, it appears that I was not the only one that received the display frame broken, so they are sending out replacements, so that should come in the next week or so. I don't know yet because I received an email from them and they're sending those out as we speak. So hopefully the display frame does arrive unbroken so I can actually just show it off. I haven't even fully checked the one that's broken. I don't know if there's anything inside the frame. I think it's just something you just put one of the album arts in there, and that's basically it. I'm not too sure, but I would have to have a deeper look into that. So that's basically it, guys. That's it for this video. Just issues 2 and 3, Sgt. Pepper's Lonely Hearts Club Band and Help. So the next video will show off 2 of vinyls. Of course, that will be the White Album and something else which I cannot remember what the album is, so I will have to look at that. But yeah, that's basically it, guys. Hope you enjoyed this video. Hope you enjoy what you see. Again, if you do want to go ahead and grab these, if you want to subscribe, standard, premium, doesn't matter, go to the website. I'll put that in the description down below so you can check all that out. And that's basically it. I'm Kid563, and I'll see you for the next video, all to do with more Beatles vinyls. So that's it, guys, and I'll see you next time.